But check it out. This is what I'm here to tell you. If you're like me, as I get older, I lose my car keys. I can't remember where I put my wallet. Sometimes I'll be doing something. I'll be like working with maybe a couple of tools. I'll have one in my hand and be damned if I can remember where I put it when I just had it in my hand. And sometimes it's right behind me. You look around, you don't see it. It's a constant thing, and you end up getting pissed off because you think your marbles are loosening up, you know. And plus, on top of it, sometimes, you know, rumors just spread that, you know, you might smoke a little weed, you know. That rumor will fly around, but you know how rumors are. You can't believe everything they hear. But on the same token, so I come up with this, man. Here's what it is. During the course of your day, there's brain cells that are lined up right there on your head. And what happens is in your head, it happens in a nanosecond. That you walk in the house, you put your keys on the table, so you tell yourself, basically subconsciously, I put my keys on the table. Well, that goes right to a little hands of a brain cell. The brain cell grabs it and says, okay, and he sits down. He's a short-term memory cell. I've got the thought, I know where the keys are, they're on the table. Okay, now you put your wallet down there, that goes to another cell. He's sitting right next to him. They both got their little mission. And that mission is to remind you when you call upon them to tell you where you put shit. Now, then you got the long-term memory cells. Them motherfuckers are fat. They're laid up in the back, man. They holding all the memories of your childhood, names and places that you've been, experiences in life. You know, those are a group of brain cells. They're all together interrelated because it's all a bunch of thoughts in one bunch, so they all have to hang together. They bond because that's an experience, you know. And then you got when you was a child, maybe you were exposed to some bad things, maybe you were exposed to some good things, joyful things, sad things. That's in a cabinet, and all of them cells are bonding. Then they all get together now and then, and they form another cabinet or keep putting files in this cabinet called wisdom. So when you're in your head and you're thinking math, you go back there and there it is, boom, boom, boom. Those brain cells are giving you all the data, that group, that organization, because it's the long term. There's a whole bunch of them. There's just not one giving you this stuff. There's a bunch of them helping you out. And then you say, now I got to apply some of my knowledge and experience and conform to this thing and come up with wisdom. And they run to the cabinet and they help you do this. And they're problem-solving cell, like, you know, there's just maybe billions of them. But the short-term ones, see, and that's one that we got to deal with. Those are a constant basis. Those are nanoseconds, you know what I mean? Zoom, you start your car, something's wrong. What's wrong about that? Where'd you put this? Where the groceries? Where are you going to get at the store? But see, these are knowledges that are short-term in that I know I put my keys on the table. I got my keys off the table. I'm left the house. Now, it's not important that where I had my keys before, but where I'm going to place them again, see? So this is what happens. You come, you know, you might have been spreading a rumor. All of a sudden, you put your keys down. Now, and you put your wallet down simultaneously. Keys down, then you put your wallet down, you went about your business. Now you're going through the house and you say, oh shit, where did I put my keys? Now you're thinking, you're stuck mentally, you're a blank. Well, what happens is that if you were spreading a rumor, that little brain cell that was holding where you put your keys, that bitch is all nodded out, laying back, ain't giving a fuck about you and your business. You done smoked something, spreading rumors, but it just so happens that the brain cell next to him overheard the conversation because he has your wallet. He knows where you put your wallet. That's his mission. So he hears you saying, where's my keys? And he's like, hey, dude, check it out, man. I know you're high, but you need to go tell the motherfucker where he put his keys. He's tripping. The boy's tripping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, just say something. Now, sometimes he'll flip out real quick. You might say, where's my keys? And for that couple of seconds, you can't remember it. All of a sudden, he says, oh, fuck. Boom, he'll throw the thought at you. Damn, I almost fucked up. And everybody look at him like, motherfucker stoned, man. And he'll go out there and hang out with his rounds, get all the way back at the end of the line, and catch his next thought. When sometimes he don't even get up. But the one that overheard the conversation between you and him, the one that has the thought of where you put your wallet, he says, dude, they're on the table. Fuck, dude, go, man, get. So he looked out for him. So if you do this, you apply the 3-count rule. The only problem I have, sometimes I forget to do it, so what the fuck, it leads me back to go. But 3-count rule would be this. I'm leaving the house. I turn my coffee pot off. I turn my coffee pot off. I got my keys. I'm putting them on the wall. I put them on the wall. I put them on the wall. You say it to yourself. Don't say it out loud like I do sometimes because you will sound crazy. People think I'm crazy anyway, but you know I don't really give a fuck because I am. I'm mentally challenged. It's hard being me. So then I'll go in, like the same thing, my wallet. Put my wallet in the dresser. My wallet in the dresser. Okay, I got to go to the store. Oh, what do I got to get? Got to get milk. Got to get milk. Got to get milk. You'll remember that because what happens is even if you don't spread rumors, you're getting old and maybe your cells are a little decrepit. They're not on point like they used to be, okay? Or maybe you got a malfunction going on, so you need to turn around and when that brain cell steps up, rather than just say, my keys are on the coffee table, have a motherfucking seat. Say, check it out, bro, my keys are on the coffee table, okay? My keys, I put them on the coffee table. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get back there, remember my keys are on the coffee table. Now go, you little motherfucker. Sit down. You're not even high. I don't know why you can't remember this shit. That's how you be talking to them in your head. Don't say it out loud now. Don't say it out loud. I can't be responsible for having you call 1-800-DOLLAR prayer and shit. But that's what you need. Three count rule, man. It'll work for you. So even if you're not spreading a rumor, if you are just finding difficulty remembering the little things, your short-term memory cells, you got to build them up, get them going. Talk to them a little more. Just don't yell at them and give them a thought, make them sit down. Just kind of like work them to it. That takes a little time. But like, check it out now. Remember now, I put my purse on the dresser, right? You got that? Here, hold your little thought. I put my purse on the dresser. Have a seat. Okay, I see where you at. You all right? Rather than say, put my purse on the dresser, I have a motherfucking seat. You know what I mean? And then sometimes, 9 times out of 10, if that cell flips the fuck out and dies, the one behind him heard you. He heard you on the third time. So he's holding that thought and another thought. So they look out for each other. But if you got to practice that, so they'll get to look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will remember what the fuck you told the one in front of them. Some of them. Some of them are just lazy-ass motherfuckers. They say, man, I don't give a shit, man. I got one thought. I'm going to do my thought. I don't care about your thought. I mind my own business. You know what I mean? And sometimes when they know you're in a panic, they'll all try to get together and rally. Hey, did anybody hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Well, he's down, man. We got a cell down. He has it. We don't know what the hell happened. What, he said what? Great. Thanks a lot, man. Hey, check it out. And then you remember. Sometimes you remember a week later. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's like, you know, they've been trying to figure it out. And now it's like, fuck, you know, we don't care if you want to know now or not. We're going to figure out what happened on that day and who was responsible. So all of a sudden, you'd be driving down the road and something happened a week ago and you're like, fuck, that's what it was. God damn it, or somebody's name. And then they all sit back and they celebrate like, fuck. That was a hard one to figure out for the dude, man. And who had that thought anyway? Who was supposed to be responsible for telling him that dude's name? Who? And then they go, they'll hunt a motherfucker down now for real. And then if they're stoned, they'll kill him. That's how come brain cells die when you get high. Rather than slap around, they just kill the motherfucker. Violence, you know. But anyway, remember the 3 count rule if you can. So when you wake up every day, when you got something, you know, just constantly just 3 count. Put the keys on table, keys on table, keys on table. In your head though. You don't have to say it out loud. And if you find yourself saying it out loud constantly or, you know, periodically, well then I guess you can come hang out with me. We'll be all right. I love the Dirty South.